Hey guys, what's up? After launching the Redmi Note 9 Pro and Note 9 Pro Max, Redmi is gearing up to launch their flagship phone for 2020, the Redmi K30 Pro. We are hearing that this time around it will be available in two versions, the normal Pro and a K30 Pro Zoom edition. Wait till the end as we have the device and videos running the Antutu benchmark and competing against the Vivo V30 Pro. What this Zoom edition brings to the table is still unclear, but we can expect it to have something like a 5x or a 10x optical zoom or even a hybrid zoom capability with some premium features over the K30 Pro. The phone is going to be one of the cheapest, if not the cheapest phone with a Snapdragon 865 SoC and would also support 5G networks. The other phone in this series, the K30, came with a 120Hz display with a dual punch hole camera, but this one will have a pop-up camera just like its predecessor. And so we will have an uninterrupted full display. A pop-up camera also means just a single 20 megapixel selfie camera. The display will also be a 6.4 inches Super AMOLED panel with a resolution of Full HD Plus or 2340 by 1080 along with a 90Hz refresh rate. It may go up to 120Hz, but with the presence of the AMOLED, we don't expect it to, as it would drive the price really high. It might be that the Zoom edition may have a 120Hz panel while the Pro would have a 90Hz refresh rate. We have a quad camera setup on the back with a circular cutout while the cameras are arranged to resemble a square. We can see a 64 megapixel text at the back, suggesting that the main camera will be a 64 megapixel unit, most probably the Sony IMX686, just as the Redmi K30. The other cameras can be a wide angle, a telephoto, and a macro or depth sensor. What's interesting is that this phone has an optical image stabilization. Now this is something I've been waiting to come to budget phones for quite a while now. The presence of OIS makes the videos captured with the phone a lot more pleasing and a lot more stable, and it even helps in photos, eliminating the shakes, especially during night mode when the shutter is open for a longer time. The Zoom edition might be even better with dual OIS for both the main and wide angle lens. The phone will use either LPDDR4X or LPDDR5 RAM. A Redmi employee in China had a poll where he asked if people would want 8GB LPDDR5 or 12GB of LPDDR4X RAM, and people chose the newer LPDDR5, which the employee was disappointed to see as there's no major difference between LPDDR4X and LPDDR5 according to him. So we might have the phone in 8/128, 8/256 variants, while the Zoom edition might have 12GB, 256GB as the only option. The storage on the phone will also be top notch as it's going to use a UFS 3.1 flash chip. We also have a vapor cooling thrown into the mix to keep the phone running cool. Now since the phone comes with an AMOLED panel, we can expect it to have an in-display optical fingerprint sensor just like the K20 Pro. We have a couple of videos of the phone where we see it running Antutu benchmark alongside the Vivo V30 Pro, and it scores 610 to 96. We can see the phone with a full uninterrupted display experience. We have another video where the phone is seen running some Android benchmark for testing out the read-write speeds of the UFS 3.1 storage and the RAM. In both the videos, we can see that it has a pretty minimal bezels on the sides and slim chin owing to the AMOLED display. Now, according to tipster Ishan Agarwal, these phones will be the cheapest to feature the Snapdragon 865 SoC, and the focus is only on that. So the camera may not have any special features. We are also expecting a battery of at least 4500 mAh, and it can go up to 4700 mAh along with a 33 watt fast charging support. So at around 33,000 rupees, these are some really great phones, and I think you're really getting a good mix of everything. And I can't wait for them to launch this. If you enjoyed what you saw, please consider subscribing. I'll see you all in the next one. Till then, bye bye and stay safe.